Okay, wanted to actually do a little review here. I'll try to keep this one a little shorter, which is not like me. But anyways, this is my favorite headlamp right now. This is the Wurkkos WD or HD50, I'm sorry. And this is an old black diamond that I used to use a lot. And I'll tell you why I use this and why I use this and why I really like this and why this would be the one I would grab for sure if I had to grab just one, or keep just one. Anyways, so the Wurkkos is, as you can see from the box, it's, they say 4,000 lumens max, 239 foot throw. There's the back. So, and then let me show you. It's got a nice little box, a little magnet closure and all that. It's pretty interesting. And don't forget to take the little thing that blocks the battery out so that it works if you get one of these. But this is the important stuff right here. And this leads to one of the reasons why I like this so much. The run times, huge. So, when this thing's on turbo at 4,000, it's only got a 2.5 hour runtime. But when you're on your lowest settings, 980 hours of runtime on your low settings, spotlight or floodlight on its low setting, that's pretty huge. I mean, that is a lot of runtime. It's many weeks of just leaving it on. So anyways, you can do the math, 24 hours in a day, right? So that's approximately like 5 days of it being on the whole time, or 10 nights, all night, half the day. No, that's more than that. It's more, it's like 15 nights all night. So anyways, that's a long time. And it, on flood at that setting, it's like two lumens. So that's a really kind of just cool thing. Let me show you how this works really quick. I'm gonna kill this light so you can see how it works. So you turn it on right there. That turns it on. And then you can hold this. You can hold either button and it'll cycle through its settings. That's the floodlight on that side. So, and if you click this, it goes to, that's both. And then if you hold this, it'll cycle through its settings. And if you hold this, it will also cycle through its settings. And if you just click this, it'll switch to your red, where it also, you can hold it, cycle through your different levels. Or you can hold this and it'll cycle through your different levels. So that's how it works, and you get a better idea of what this, since I have a glass desk, you can get a better idea about how this actually looks in reality with the light off. See, it's a lot more light. And then one of the things people like about this light is, let's go to this one, is that it actually has a really nice red light. It's really red and deep. So if it's going to destroy your night vision, it's a heck of a lot less than other lights. So it's even in the world of red lights, it's a really good red light. You kind of get a really good idea with this glass of the luminosity change in the settings. Right there, and then that's turbo. All right, it's turbo when it's on the highest of those, with both the flood and the... So, and then you can't really tell when I'm doing this, but this thing has the most perfect kind of throw in the center, like hotter spot in the center, and then the flood on the outside. You get a feel there. It really is. It's just, I guess it's from the more precision manufacturing or something, but it definitely. Let me show you this old. This is an old black diamond. It has 4 AAA batteries in it, and it does very similar. It has this turbo mode on the side. This is a max 350 lumens, and I'm holding the top button down there, and that's kind of the comparison. This has red, and it has, I think, another color. It doesn't matter. We're not here to. And then this one has a little turbo thing on the side, but that's as bright as it goes. So, and that's both of the emitters on this. Not very impressive. It lasts a while, but the real reason that I love this light is because this has a 5,000 milliamp 21700 battery in it. Right there. So that is a big deal. That's 18.5 watts. That's a lot of power. That is something else. So that you definitely. So for instance, I've just been reviewing power tools recently, and the 24 volt 4 amp hour battery that will run that power tool for quite a long time. That has 96 watts, but it's got, I think, 6 of these 21700s in it. And for a light, that is huge. And I can't even tell you, how good that is. Let's see, one thing that I didn't check prior was whether or not this would reverse charge a phone. And that takes us to another feature of it that's really cool, and that is it's got this dust cover. This is IP65, I want to say. Don't quote me on that. But it's got that dust cover down here. I don't think this is two-way charging capable, and that doesn't fit. So I don't know if I'm going to be able to tell you that right at this time. Let's see if I have another cable here that will fit, lower profile. It's a tight squeeze on this, on the fitting on this. It turned itself on. That's interesting. So we're just going to see if it will charge your phone. It will not charge up completely. It does not, at least with a Samsung phone. It does not charge your phone. It will probably charge. It will charge from your phone, but it won't charge your phone. So does it show it's charging? Yep. See, it's charging, but it's not going to. It is not going to charge the phone. It will be charged by the phone. That's it. So, anyways, that is a really, really cool little light. And the head thing, whatever head mount, this comes off right there. So it's, I guess that could be better. But it seems like it's really good quality silicone. So I think it will hold up for a long time, and it's nice, and it's got a standoff, so it does curve to your head because it stands off right here, so it's not just like a hard spot on your head right here. The other thing that saves your head with this, which I really like, I don't like about this, it's this kind of a problem, is just that it just has a band around it. This has this over the top of your head strap. Not to mention, you can see how much more these are wearing out. I've had this light for probably 5-7 years, but that's wearing out. It's losing its elasticity. This one goes over the top of your head, so it holds the light up, and you don't have to have this very tight. I wear it on top of a baseball cap mostly, And that is a really good idea because it's just kind of sitting there and you don't even notice it's there. This will help, you know, once again, even if you tighten it up, if you tighten up the head strap a lot, you still feel it through the hat. It sucks. So that's a really good thing too. They just really thought this through. I really like the Wurkkos brand, and I would definitely buy other products from them. And I would tend to want to go with Wurkkos over anything else that I've tried, for all of the reasons that I've already gone over. But I never really thought I would appreciate, you know, that's what it looks like up close, the lenses. I never thought I would appreciate the lens and the spot of the light so much. But it's just amazing how it's just a really, really clean, and also the interface is really easy to use. It's a really clean beam. And then even when you add the flood to it, it kind of just gives you more. It gives you a broader. I forgot what, there's a name for that. The area that you illuminate. It doesn't really change the nice soft beam center, the hot spot. And let me go back to that. That's spot, that's flood, that's both. And so it just really, really gives you a nice symmetrical, I guess, a round center with nice, you know, expansion out to the sides. And it just, you know, that's a really cool thing about this light. It just kind of screams quality, which is really important to me. I like stuff that lasts. And then, of course, you can use it without the headband if you want to. So I'm trying to think of anything else that you might want to know about this. I mean, I'm assuming that they've gone to the trouble to build such a nice product that they would warranty this if you had a problem with it. They do give you extra O-rings for this with the light, and it comes with a really nice charging cord, which is you can't tell on video, but it's a higher quality than most of them that you get. You know, nice and low profile. It's just a nice quality charge cord, A to C. I mean, I'd prefer that it was C to C, but for most people, actually, I don't, because if you're gonna, this will plug into anything, and a C to C won't, right? You can plug it in almost anywhere, into any wall charger or anything else. So that's the best way to go, is just to have the A, which I think these max out at, because of this fitting. I think it's like 24 watts max, but you know, the 5,000 milliamp battery, that is a lot of battery for a small light. And if you conserve your power, you could just bring this and no other flashlight on a week-long camping trip, and it would be fine. You wouldn't even have to charge it. So anyways, but you know, if you add like a small solar panel charger, you would be all set. You could just charge it during the day after like 4 or 5 days, and then you'd have your light and you'd be all set through the night. So that paired with my little boulder light, which I have a review on, I'll link that, would be perfect. That has that Lander boulder is a 1350 milliamp charge station, as well as a 350 lumen light, lantern. And it has all the RGB colors too, if you want some color effect, or just to have red to keep your night vision intact. Anyways, I think that'll do it. If you like the review, give me a like, please. And if you didn't, let me know why. I try to actually give you all of my thoughts on these things, and I don't worry about how long they are usually. And try not to ramble too much, but I guess that's just the way I think. So I will talk to you soon, and I hope you're all doing great.